Hey YouTube, it's Eric Evolved. Well, I have seen Avatar and it is an awesome movie. In fact, it is one of the best movies, not the best, but one of the best movies I've ever seen. Hats off to James Cameron. He spent a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of imagination on Avatar, and it has panned out big time. It's going to be one of the, it may end up being the most lucrative movies of all time. But I ran across something on Google News yesterday. It was entitled Post-Avatar Depression. And it turns out that this movie is so good that the dream of Pandora, of this utopian alien world, is just so surreal, so, I don't know a word to describe it. It's taken people over in such a way that it's almost like a drug effect. Some people, and I've been reading some of the threads, if you look over there, I think, maybe over here, to the description, you'll see some links to the discussion forum where I believe the title of the thread is Ways to Cope with realizing that Pandora is not real, or something like that, or intangible. That's it. Ways to cope with the depression from realizing that Pandora is intangible. There have been a number of people who have expressed suicidal desires after seeing this movie. And I was kind of shocked. Well, no, in a way I'm not shocked by it, because I saw the movie. I saw it in 3D. It is spectacular. I mean, and I can kind of understand where people come from, because you see a movie like that pictures this incredible fantasy where the humanoid people of this planet live in such harmony with nature, with such a connectiveness, not just with each other, but with the planet itself. If you haven't seen the movie, I don't want to give too much away, but you need to see it. It's a freaking awesome movie. But in the movie, there are these trees that are I don't even know if you could call them trees. They're more like, they're these organisms that grow on this planet, and their roots connect to the other trees, and they relay neural information through their roots. And all the life forms seem to have these little connectors somewhere on their bodies, to where they're able to have a neural interface with other creatures, with creatures not just of their own species, but with horses and these flying lizard things that they ride. They basically take some kind of aperture that comes out of their hair with these little neural squiggly things that connect to the other creatures, and they're able to relay feelings and all kinds of stuff, and not just with the animals, but with the plants. And in fact, all the trees working together create a kind of mind that the planet has that they call Iwa. Iwa, kind of like the Native American Great Spirit, or the Earth Mother. And I can see how someone, after watching this fantastic fantasy of a movie, and then coming out of the theater and it finally settling in that it's not real, that you're stuck here on this crap hole that we call Earth. And as bad as it is, suicide is not the answer. I can understand the depression, but you're going to die anyway. If you want to live in such a place, if you want to have a perfect world, you don't have to. It would be nice if we could go to another one, but the chances in your lifetime are pretty damn slim. So if you do get depressed after watching something like this and coming out in the real world and realizing that the Earth isn't utopian, that that man has ravaged it and is going to continue to ravage it, well, I'm sorry. Welcome to the real world, as Morpheus told Neo in the Matrix. The best you can hope for is to try to change this one, because for now, with the technology we have, this is the only one we're going to get. So if you want to have a better world, do your part to make this one a better world. Anyway, this is Eric Evolved. I'm in the kitchen today, as you can see. Got some cooking to do, so have a good night, YouTube. And go watch Avatar. Just don't kill yourself afterwards.